it's already March, so I'm going to review my business Eggboards for the month of February, and I'm trying to do it in 10 minutes. My goal is to get insights about my business and action items that I have to do next. Let's start. This is my Notion template. I have a task due today, month review, and I have a checklist to go through. I already created a note that has a template of the action items that I will do for each one of my main product families and all the things that I need to check based on this to-do list. So the first one is overall sales and tacos review. This is my tacos review. By the way, all these spreadsheets that you're going to see in this review are made by me to run my business. You can download them for free from the link in the description. Now, we'll start from the overall business. You see this chart. This is the main chart that I look at because it has the overall sales, which you can see in the bar, and the tacos, so the total advertising cost of sales, how much I spent of the sales I made in advertising. And my goal, you can see it here, is to keep this around 15%. From a first look at my business, I see that in February here, I pretty much made the same amount of sales than January by $2, spending a little more on advertising. The difference, though, is that between organic sales and advertising sales, in January, I was relying more on organic sales, which is good because it means I'm ranking on Amazon and people are finding me and I'm not spending much to get those sales. While in February, I had 51% of my sales coming from advertising, which in generally is a good balance, but I didn't make more sales. I just sold less organically, which is not that good. Then I will check my main product families. This is the product family, my skateboards, Eggboards, that bring most of the revenue. And here I can see that I made pretty much the same amount of sales, but I spend 3% more on tacos, and the same is reflected in the balance between organic and advertising sales. This is still less than 15%, which is my target, but it means that I'm spending more to make the same. I have to find out why. I will take a screenshot of this. My skateboard lights needed fixing. If you have seen the previous video with my January review, their tacos was really high. So what I did is I increased prices and I tried to lower my ad spend or be more, conservative in the spending. This reflected a bit, but not enough. It's 21%. I want to be below 15. And I did the same amount of sales. So it means that like my measures are actually not reducing sales, but I need to go deeper. So I need to actually increase prices more and be more conservative on spending as well. With this, we have done the first review, sales and tacos. We go to the organic sales. For this, I have a different spreadsheet, which is this one over here. This one shows the sales coming from organic ranking on Amazon. I will start from my main product. Here I can select each individual product. The main product families are skateboards and skateboard lights, and in the skateboards, the main product is this one, Eggboard Street Red. Here, let me move me around. You can see the click-through rate and traffic and conversion. So what you can see is that February was very similar to January in terms of impressions. My click-through rate is actually the same. As a result, I have the same traffic to my page, but while the market seemed to improve slightly their conversion rate, I am losing it. And this is probably related to what we saw in the tacos, that I'm having less organic sales. My click-through rate is good. It's better than the market. People click on my listing more when they see it, but then they don't buy. It might be because my price is generally higher than average, but I'm also on premium products, so that should be justified. But here you can see that while on click-through rate for this time frame, I'm better than the market, I am less than the market in terms of conversion. So I should work on conversion in this case. This is worth taking a note. So I will get a screenshot of this. This is for my main product in the Skateboard Lights group, which is this one. It's loading. 1 second. There we go. So what do we see here actually is decent. Our click-through rate is better than the market. You can see that it lowered probably because I'm increasing my prices. So I'm monitoring this to see like how high can I go before like my traffic starts to die. But so far it seems that I have a higher conversion rate than January. I'm staying above the market by a lot. Like in terms of conversions, I convert much better than the market. And I'm getting traffic. So in terms of organic sales, my lights are doing well. I will push more, as we said, on the higher pricing and less advertising. But for now, so far, so good. So for action items, after checking the organic sales for my skateboards and my skateboard lights, for the skateboard lights, not so much. I will just keep monitoring ranking with the higher prices. As I increase the price, I will keep checking if I keep getting organic sales. The more actionable one is increase conversion rate of my skateboards. And in order to do it, I'm gonna start doing A/B testing of detail images because those are the ones that tend to have the biggest impact in conversion. Like while the main image is important, but I'm getting a good click-through rate, so people are clicking on it. But then whatever they find after, it could be bullet points, it could be reviews, it could be anything. But like my listing is solid, my images may not be delivering the information and the value that the customers are looking for. So I'm gonna start A/B testing those and see if my conversion rate improves as a result of it. Okay, next item is to check our profit and loss, which is crucial. In order to do it, we'll go to QuickBooks. This is my QuickBooks. This is not readable, so we will download it as an Excel file. We will open it and we'll copy everything inside the spreadsheet that I use to get a more actionable view, which is this one. We copy everything over here. And now we can see how my business is doing. Now, it's not doing so well because we lost money this month. Our net profit is minus 5%, and we gotta understand why. In order to better look at my profit and loss, I'm gonna compare with what I had last month. So I'm gonna go back to Notion and I'm gonna look for the review I made for Eggboards for January 2025. And inside I should have, there we go. I don't know where to go, over here. This is the profit and loss I had in January, where we had low net profit but positive, and we can compare to see what happened. So first thing I would look at is total sales. Total sales are very similar, right? I can even zoom a little bit, but they're similar numbers, and the split between skateboards and lights, 73 and 43 and 47 and 23, 27, it's very similar too. This, though, arrives at a gross profit for February of 32%, while before we had 39%. So we lost 7 points. Where did we lose these points? Our boards had 48% gross profit. Our lights were 5 in January. Now, our lights improved, and this is probably due also to the higher prices that I'm using and the fact that sales are holding, but my boards dropped. So based on this, I will look back and see what happened. We said that already the volume is the same, but I saw something here. We got a consistent amount of returns on my skateboards. The same is not happening on my lights. This is 3%. Well, this is 20% of the total income. So this definitely counted, and I guess the impact of cost of goods and FBA fees was probably affected by it, which is why the final gross profit is so low. So this is definitely something to investigate. And I don't see any other things worth mentioning. So all in all, not a great month, February. Similar sales, but lots of refunds and higher tacos made it so that we actually lost money. Only a few, $100. So it doesn't make a big difference. It's a slow season. It's the slowest month of the year for me. Not a lot of people go on skateboards when the weather is not good and it's cold. At the same time, we could have done better, and the action items will help me understand how to do it. I wanted to show you how you can quickly do this, and you can organize all this in a Notion template, and I click on complete task, and that's going to be done next time in 30 days exactly. If you have any questions, please drop them below. If you need any of these spreadsheets, you can download them for free on my website. The link is in the description. To the next one.